Welcome everyone. Today I am happy to showcase my 400 square foot bachelor apartment. It's a penthouse floor unit with only 2 other apartments on this floor, so it almost feels like my own world up here. This mass signals that you're stepping into a world of color, and here's my apartment. Instantly notice all of the natural sunlight that enters the apartment. Plus, everything is newly renovated as well. It makes the place feel very modern and uplifting. Personally, my style is part minimalistic and part fun. My selection of furniture and pictures help my space feel lightweight. I've added plants on the windowsill, can't go on for a little green. This art here was made by my mom, so it helps me to remember everything she has done for me. There's this bird art here that was only a couple dollars at the thrift store. There's me! Mirrors are especially important for small spaces like this to help them feel more spacious. And I got this art piece from a yard sale for a couple dollars. It cleverly hides the breaker panel behind it. The star of the show is my daybed from IKEA. This item is known as the Hemdy's daybed, and it can be used as a sofa or a bed. And here's how I organize it for bedtime. The secret to this daybed is its versatility. It has 3 large drawers underneath to store extra blankets, clothes, you name it. When having a guest over, I utilize this queen-size mattress from my older apartment. Since this is a bachelor apartment, I was concerned that overnight guests would not have much privacy. But what I found out is, if I drag the mattress over to the kitchen area, it fits pretty snugly. This hides the view between the person on the daybed and the person on the floor mattress. This formation will sleep 3 people while leaving plenty of space to walk around to the living area and to the bathroom. But wait, there's more! Let's slide this tray over to the right and pull. Ta-da! The daybed you saw earlier had 2 foam mattresses stacked on top of each other, so now I can use the second foam mattress to sleep 4 people like so. And there's still plenty of room to walk around. Another cool item I got from IKEA was the Hemdy's benches shoe storage. I figured this would be more innovative than a cheap shoe tray. With this configuration, you can sit down while putting on your shoes. Pardon my clumsiness. It also doubles as temporary seating for guests. And if you have something you need to drop quickly, you can place it on the bench. Previously I had all of my internet and TV receivers on the floor, so I decided I had to do something about it. So I purchased this lac floated shelf from IKEA as well. Notice how it hides the brackets, it's just like it's actually floating. Then down to our right, I invested in a socket shelf from Amazon. This directly plugs into the wall socket, adding more outlets, some USB ports, and a shelf on top. It's much more slick than using a power bar on the floor. On the shelf I have a wireless charger to easily charge my phone overnight. I also got some storage bins to the right that I conveniently have placed to hide some cables. Here's a peek at my working station and gaming station. I have a dual monitor setup which makes playing games and editing videos much easier. You may also notice I have a webcam and a capture card that I use for streaming. My PC has an Intel Core i5 10th Gen processor, plus 16GB of RAM and a graphics card with 6GB of VRAM, ensuring I can run demanding tasks like video editing and all the latest video games. And here's me playing some Tetris. This is the layout I use for streaming video games live to Twitch.tv, which is a service that you can use to stream your games live. Usually I use this setup for Pokémon Tournament Deluxe, another video game I play, but today I'm more in the Tetris mood. Okay, let's see if I can get a T-spin set up. Well, actually, not at the moment I can, but yeah. Tetris 99 this game is called, and it's pretty much a Battle Royale Tetris. Lots of fun. Okay, now we can set up my T-spin. Down pieces. Ooh, that's how it's done. Speaking of Pokémon Tournament Deluxe, it's a game I've become top in the world at playing. In this area, I have a few trophies, medals, and collectibles from my journeys. So far, I've been to New York City, Philadelphia, Ottawa, Toronto, Washington DC, Omaha, and Anaheim to compete in events. I've made lots of friends abroad and am hoping to see everyone again as soon as it's safe to do so. Now let's say hello to my kitchen space. To save space, this apartment utilizes a microwave convection oven hung above the counter. This baby works as a microwave and a convection oven in both. There's also an induction stovetop below, perfect for boiling or pan frying foods. For crispier foods, I use this Gotham steel air fryer, perfect for my admittedly unhealthy diet of frozen fries and chicken strips. Another favorite of mine is this Ninja blender I bought. It keeps up the theme of versatility by giving the option to use either the large pitcher or a single serve cup for blending. Typically, I use the single serve cup to blend a cool peanut butter milkshake. Just tighten the lid, screw it on the base, and blend. Ah, refreshing. For milkshakes, I invested into a silicone usable straw since plastic straws are out of style. What's cool about this straw is that you can open the middle to clean it out. Once cleaned, you can close it just like you would a Ziploc bag. I only discovered this a week ago, but there's a switch underneath the faucet which changes the water pressure into a shower head style. If you have a modern apartment, you may want to check if your faucet has this feature too. Let's move on to the stainless steel fridge. Along with the microwave convection oven and the induction stovetop, this was included with the apartment. Plenty of space to work with, and underneath we also have plenty of space for frozen items. Also included with the apartment, this is no ordinary washing machine. It's a washer-dryer hybrid. One cycle will both wash and dry your clothes. I love the convenience this brings, but the downsides are it accepts small loads only, and that the time to dry can take over 2 hours alone. But as a single person living alone in a bachelor apartment, the convenience and versatility far outweighs the negatives. The bathroom is newly renovated as well. I themed the bathroom around the sea. The artwork on the wall and the blue shower curtains helps bring this to life. Inside the shower, I've used adhesive command strips to hang this shower caddy plus a mirror. On the other side, I have a suction cup shower caddy as well. Let's now head over to the closet area, but not before I admire myself in the mirror first. Not a lot of space to work with, but it's plenty for my lifestyle. I also have hung up my blazers, plus some coats to deal with the Canadian winter season. The cherry on top to this apartment is the view. There's a lot to keep your eyes busy. You can also see the apartment is in short walking distance to nearby grocery stores and restaurants. Let's run over to the other window and take a peek here as well. Just as beautiful. Everything looks great extending into the evening and into the night. When I'm feeling thoughtful, I like to take in all the city lights.